Check.
So this is how we're gonna run through. So end of the first set, we'll have a paddle read, um, which is right here. Okay. End of the first set.
Sorry. Where's is
I'm trying to I'm trying to be careful what goes out over the air. So I just need him to count so that I can hear him. Right now he's muted. He's in, but he's got his mic is muted.
All right, I texted him.
So see, I see him,
Yeah.
but he hasn't unmuted his mic.
He may be still making popcorn.
Okay.
He texted me. Yeah.
How dare he?
You're weird the whole time. Okay, what's going on with the camera?
Hmm?
Ed,
God dang it.
is he taking that bag off?
Yeah.
How about now?
Yes, tell him we got him. That he doesn't need to do anything else. How about now? All right. That's sort of three, but we still got you.
I'm also gonna get my Zoom going here for you so you can see Jeff.
lovely. And I should be able to hear him through here.
What should 3 be?
6-footer.
Oh, that's right.
It's out.
You got a problem with that one.
Which one is it? It's this one right here. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me.
Hi, buddy.
Big Jeff.
Hey, sorry about the last minute notice. About no match this morning at 9:30. I feel badly. You got such big notice. I do. I'm sorry.
I had no monitor. I had nothing to
If you can rotate it a hair, well,
You what?
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah. When we go live, we mute this in.
the focus is out, but the you want to call me and I'll just tell you, or do you think you got it?
Focus?
Yeah, the
See,
focus.
this is the one that's got the problems.
No, the focus is
No,
just out.
yeah, it's just, yeah, I know it is, but look at the corner there, it's perfect. And
Right.
when I set this to be right, that's gonna be soft. Not that I mind. I'd rather
Yeah,
have that be soft.
yeah,
than
get deep.
I have no monitor.
Where's your monitor at?
It's dead.
Really?
Kicked the bucket.
You need a battery?
Well, I don't even have the.
We can play whenever. They were on longer, obviously, but as soon as they're ready, we'll play. We play quarterback.
Are they planning to start it too?
Yes.
Definitely not.
We
It's 2 now, so.
we gotta get the players up there. So Anton just walked out, so we'll go.
Who's the umpire on this one?
Greg Robertson.
Okay. Got it.
There was some discussion who was going to be, but
Okay.
Chris is always ready.
he's right here. Anton, let's go, dude.
Yo, Jeff. So I'll do the read in, and then I'll turn it to you to introduce the players.
You're both. You could probably hear yourself, but you're both muted on there.
Hello, hello. I actually can't hear myself, if that makes a difference.
What's up, ball player? What's up?
We need you.
My lover! My lover! I miss you!
I think he's on mute.
Oh, he just shut his camera
Thank you.
off.
Go do your thing. Who? I think Greg said he wanted it to give him more of a break.
What? 'Cause I got 2 games. 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 2
They've done it again. Johan Durant and Stephen Mitchell are the APTA national champions for the second year in a row.
There you have it, your women's APTA national champions, Florentina Harnisch and Anna Maria Sabori.
Stand by.
Hello and welcome to the APTA Tour Series. We are live from Westchester Country Club in Rye, New York, bringing you the Westchester Open, sponsored by the APTA membership, our national sponsor Viking, and local sponsors Grant and Sons Liquors, Mission, Grayson and Associates Law Firm, Curry Automotive, Exclusive Bridal Shop, Lemon Perfect, and School U. I'm Mark Innes, along with the legend Jeff Morneau, and we are going to be bringing you the men's semi-final between number 4 seeds Chris Humphreys and Anton Protsenko, and they are taking on the number 2 seeds Juan Araya and Mark Parsons. Jeff, how are you, sir?
Doing great, Mark. How you been?
Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about the players up here.
Yeah, so if we take a look at the screen here, it's going to be a little difficult to identify them all right now because they're changing sides. But we've got once they get in position, we'll identify them. But we've got 4 great players here. Obviously, we've got sort of the long-standing team of Juan Araya and Mark Parsons, team that's been together for 3 years and got a national title. And then on the other side, we've got kind of a new team, I think, together. Anton Protsenko and Chris Humphreys. You'll see Chris Humphreys is the lefty, wearing the orange cap. Anton Protsenko is next to him, playing in the ad court with the blue cap. Juan Araya, I think everybody knows, he's there with the Skull U black jacket. Mark Parsons will be right there tossing the ball with the traditional baseball cap. So looking forward to a good match.
Absolutely, super exciting matchup. Let's have a quick look at the draw just so we can see how these teams got here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Open here at Westchester. On my right, playing out of Stamford, Connecticut, Chris Humphreys. And his playing partner, playing out of Fairfield, Connecticut, Anton Protsenko. On my left, playing out of Weston, Connecticut, Mark Parsons. And his playing partner, playing out of Greenwich, Connecticut, Juan Araya. Parsons Araya to serve.
All right, we can see Parsons and Araya came through Cosimano and Wright, and Humphreys and Protsenko through Levin and Nolan. And we are in for a treat here, Jeff.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Nice start right there with Parsons' backhand down the middle for a winner. Well, if this is any indication of how this match is going to go, Mark, we're in for a long one.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's going to be interesting to see Pritsenko and Humphries, who's going to take more of the overheads. They both have a ton of offense at the net. They can put the ball away. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, looks like some nice long points.
Tough overhead by Chris Humphries. Cuts it into that side screen and that ball dies.
Looks like Parsons and Araya are going to the immediate I formation. It's like they're gonna let Parsons hit a lot of the overheads.
Something very unique that their team does well.
30-15.
Yeah, Juan's been doing that. He's been doing that for a while. You know, when I played with him, we did it for a bit. He seems to have picked it up with Mark. I mean, Juan has always been known as one of the best volleyers. Very good reaction time at the net. Likes to play right on top of the net, and you know, so it lends itself to that play.
Great move there by Anton Pritsenko. They take the net.
All.
Was it out?
Call correction, gentlemen. I had that ball in. No problem.
Umpire Greg
40,
Robinson
30.
calls the ball in.
Game. Araya Parsons.
Jeff, we're
Ryan
going to
Parsons
see
lead the
some
first set. 1 game to
interesting
love.
battles at the net. Anton Pritsenko, such a good blitzer, great hands. Juan Araya, very, very explosive, loves getting into those exchanges. I'm excited to hear some of your insights, as you did play with Araya for a bunch of years.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it's going to come down to. Juan Araya, he likes to get into those exchanges. It appears, you know, just by the way that they set up there in the first game, that's got to be part of their strategy. With Juan, you know, going right to the I formation, they're going to right up front there, getting into those exchanges. What a great shot!
Anything off pace on his backhand, he can just cut it like that and put the ball away. You really have to
do it on the forehand.
Oh yeah,
he can do it on the forehand, backhand, doesn't matter.
All.
Anton Pritsenko threading the needle there. Well-placed drive through the middle.
Yeah, big forehand from, you know, not the side that he traditionally plays either.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a volley by Humphries off of an Araya
The
blitz.
reflexes of a mongoose. There's that Parsons
30.
backhand.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shot they have to avoid. That in anything that's up high to Parsons on that backhand side, whether it be a backside or a side back, he's going to take a rip at it. Oh, what a shot.
Anton Pritsenko finding that angle.
So clever, so smooth.
And there's the response.
30-40.
What a shot by Araya.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be a non-stop highlight reel yet today.
I got you.
There's those volley exchanges.
Deuce.
It must have snuck that one past Araya. Araya must have tipped it.
Calls it on himself. Good sportsmanship.
Advantage, Araya Parsons.
And this is always going to be a tough thing. The Protsenko serve, known for not being very damaging. So they're going to have to get used to winning points from the baseline. We can see Araya Parsons are getting the net almost every time.
Game.
Yeah.
Araya Parsons. Araya Parsons lead the first set. 2 games to love.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't just give up the net altogether and kind of come out committed on Protsenko's serve to just stay back and, you know, try to win the point either from the backcourt or, you know, or slowly make their way to the net, because Araya and Parsons' returns are just too good off of a serve like that. They're going to get it past Humphries 9 out of 10 times.
Is this new? Araya going little sidearm serve to the deuce court?
I've never seen that.
Oh boy. Wow, great spot there, right on the right hip of Mark Parsons. Both sides, check it out.
Yeah, that's something new that we haven't seen out of Araya. I mean, he's got such great hands that it makes sense that he would do it. There's no need for him to have that big serve sort of coming off the, you know, comes hard, comes off the back screen, or it goes in fast, and somebody like Humphries who can take the ball early and drive it at the feet. So, you know, he's obviously got the talent to do it.
100%. His overhand serve, though, I will say he misses it so rarely. It'll be interesting to see how many of these serves he makes, because he's pretty flawless with the overhand serve.
$30-40.
And so Protsenko
aggressive.
trying to be aggressive over there. Did not pay off.
He's not quite quick enough to pull that one off.
And the overhand serve.
Yeah, I think you saw right there, right, Mark? The overhand serve, it came off the back screen, and Protsenko was able to really drive that ball right down at
Humphries could do to make him sweat and make him feel a little bit of pressure.
You know, I actually think they're probably going to be a little bit better off playing slow at the net, and I think they're going to win more points, quite honestly, I think, from the backcourt. If Araya and Parsons are not in the I formation. I think both of them have a lot of offense from the backcourt. I think that's where they can do the most damage to Araya and Parsons. I just don't know how they're going to be able to, to win points otherwise.
Yeah, and so far they've made a couple errors they won't usually. They definitely need to settle there and start making those volleys.
15 all.
The Humphries lefty serve to the deuce court is so tough. He gets the net almost every time, just because it's so tricky to drive off the deck.
Yep.
Chris Humphries just caressing that push overhead.
30-15.
I think when they're at the net, obviously I think the play is into the middle of the court. It's going to be the Araya backhand and the Parsons forehand. Everybody knows that's, you want to avoid the Parsons backhand. That's the biggest weapon that Araya and Parsons have in the backcourt. And so, you want to play to the middle of the court when you're hitting your overheads.
Oh, you see how that ball moves off the deck there. Chris Humphries putting a little matrix maneuver to get it back.
You.
Oh,
Oh, what a get!
get out of town.
Oh my God! What a point!
Araya chops it on the back end. Humphries runs it down, but just not enough. He puts the ball behind them. Spectacular play.
I mean, Araya is showing us everything he's got at the net so far, and we're only 2.5 games into this.
Great lob. He held it well.
And then the Nick.
30.
They are
40.
really on fire right now.
Firing on all cylinders. They really seem focused this season, Araya Parsons, Jeff.
Yeah, they seem to be, you know, they're happy playing together. They're a good, very good team, both very experienced players. They've played with multiple different partners. They've both had success, high level of success with many different partners along the way. They're enjoying each other's company on and off the court, and I think that's a big difference. You got to be,
lead the first set.
you know, comfortable with the
4 games to
person
love.
you're playing with on and off the court, and I think you see that with all of the very successful teams.
100%. Araya Parsons are 4-love up.
15 love.
The format for the folks at home, Jeff, it is best 2 out of 3 sets, but the third set is a super tiebreaker.
Yeah, that super tiebreaker is, you know, very interesting. You know, when you get into that super tiebreaker, it's really anybody's game. It's a first 1 to 10. Anything can happen.
And that's the thing where Humphries and Protsenko could take a little comfort in, you know, that they're not gonna have to
30
grind
love.
and grind and grind. If they, you know, if this set runs away, but they can get a little momentum towards the end, they win that second set, and a super breaker is anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, you almost saw that in the quarterfinal match there with Broderick and Cherwinski. They, you know, kind of ran away with the first set. The second set, they almost lost it. It got stuck into a tiebreaker. They were clearly the favorites in that match, and the other team almost got it into that third set breaker. In which case, it would have been anybody's game. I think in a situation like that, you get sometimes the underdog feels like this is a great chance, and
30,
they take advantage of it.
100%. Great drive at the feet there by Ante Protsenko, and he moves in, putting a little pressure.
Forty, 15.
Parsons staying back to cover as Araya blitzes. Was that behind the back?
It looked it. Yeah, they caught Protsenko
Ryan
pretty
Parsons.
deep there, behind the service
Ryan
line, hitting that
Parsons lead
volley.
the first set, 5 games to love.
So Araya Parsons.
Yeah, Mark, I don't know. What do you think they got to do here to turn the bus around? They've got to do something before it's. I mean, this set is pretty much gone at this point, but I think they've got to at least start implementing some type of new strategy or game plan, and if they want to turn the bus around in the second set. What do you think?
Absolutely, and you know, this game can definitely be a big one just to try and figure something out, right? They clearly haven't. They got waxed the first 5 games, but it wasn't that they did a ton wrong. They missed a bunch of volleys that they haven't really seen a game plan. So I think this is a big game just to play long and give yourself a chance to figure something out. Even you know, they're almost guaranteed to lose the set, fine, but you really want to start that second set off feeling like you saw some chink in the armor. Right now, Araya Parsons are just on fire, and they haven't made them sweat yet.
I completely agree, Mark. Completely agree. I think they've just got to slow things down, even if they just go into a completely defensive strategy right here, just to change the momentum, and just start, just lobbing the ball or doing something different.
Yeah, just to feel like you found something. Solid point.
15
And
love.
as great as Protsenko's overheads are, it's not a great matchup with the Parsons backhand on that ad screen. So I may even want to see Humphries taking a lot more of the overheads. He's explosive as it is,
30
and
love.
he's really developing some good patterns. So that might be something to play around with.
30-15.
I agree. I think, Parsons has got a little more offense in the backcourt as well. He's the setup person, so they want overheads going to Parsons so that when Parsons hits it, Araya can blitz, et cetera, et cetera.
30 all.
And so if Humphries is hitting those overheads to Araya, he's not really going to be able to blitz. I think it's a great play. I also think that having Humphries up at the net while Protsenko's serving isn't helping either.
This is definitely a big game, just to feel like you're still figuring something out and you didn't completely hand them the set. If they were playing that third set, you might think, hey, you can just call this set a wash and move on. But with this shortened format, you don't have too much time to figure it out. So all these moments are precious. That passes backhand, thing of beauty. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody ever hits it there in the first place. Yeah,
Great.
a little confusion there.
Yeah, and great. Oh, another one. Humphries got it.
I think he was on the other side of the net when he hit it.
Standard routine for him. He's known for sliding all over the court, going around the net pole. Definitely one of the best anticipators and quickest movers in the game.
Great point. The fans are going wild.
Great point. They hung in there. This is what they need to try and figure it out.
Deuce.
Not happy with himself there. A chance to get themselves on the board, get in the game, get a little momentum going, and just dumped a fairly routine kind of push drive right into the net.
Yeah, and those are the, Protsenko, he's such a tricky player. He can do that, but just given the situation, as we're saying, this is when he should throw up that lob, stay in there, just give yourself time to figure it out.
That's great. Thank you. Game. Araya Parsons, Ryan Parsons win the first set. 6 games to love. Juan, guys. What was
And
that?
that's the first set, Jeff.
And that's a wrap. We got to see something change here in the second set. Hopefully they get their act together. They talk a little bit about it, come up with a new plan, new strategy, and a little better performance.
All right, Jeff, I've got a paddle read here. It's about the fantastic Viking axe. Bold, unique, innovative, groundbreaking.
Okay,
A perfect blend of both worlds. All axe models combine the superb maneuverability of the Ozones with the oversized head and stability of the Reignites. At 88.9 square inches, it's a true oversized frame, but specifically designed with a longer handle to accommodate the two-handed backhand. One of the most important shots in the modern game, as we've seen with Mark Parsons. Featuring Viking's proprietary carbon throat stability system for enhanced stability and shock reduction at contact. The axe has a massive sweet spot that is very forgiving for balls hit outside of it. Viking, rule the court.
And we're right back to the action.
Yes, we are, and it's been
serve.
one-sided action so far, Jeff.
Yeah,
15
it's
love.
they've got to do something. They've just got. I just think, Mark, they've got to slow things down quite a bit. It's already a runaway train,
15
and I
all.
don't think you're going to see Ryan Parsons just let them back in by giving it to them. I think they've got to slow things down and try to find their way into this match.
Absolutely, and not because, Protsenko and Humphries can't hit those shots, but they've been missing a ton, routine shots that they don't generally miss. So they need to give
15,
Araya
30.
Parsons a chance to implode a little bit, get a couple lucky breaks, and then see if they can claw it back.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Humphries and, Protsenko are so talented. They can hit any shot, especially from the back. And I just think they're going
30
for
all.
so much, and they're missing. And so if they slow it down, maybe get a little better shot selection, they can make a little dent in what Parsons and Araya have been able to do to them so far.
Absolutely, and a reminder for folks at home, if it goes to a third set, the third set is a super tiebreaker, so it's Protsenko and Humphries can hang in there, get 1 or 2 breaks. It's could be a different ball game. Anyone could win that third set tiebreaker.
I got you.
40-30.
You.
I think a good lesson there, Mark, you saw for the players at home. There was a really good lob hit there by Humphries. Mark Parsons had to go back pretty far to go get it. He hit it, but then he didn't try to come charging right back in. He stayed back and
Game. Araya
then kind of adapted
Parsons.
from there as opposed to charging in. Well, there we go.
Ryan Parsons
1-0
leads the second
Parsons.
set. 1 game to love.
Jeff, what gets Parsons frazzled? I never see the guy sweating. He's just out there smooth like butter.
Just
What gets this guy frazzled?
Test that for me, please.
Not much. He's he's been at the top of the game for what it seems like 2 decades. I don't know how old he is. He's got to be getting close to 50 soon, I would think. But he's played with so many different people. He's been in so many different positions. He's been down, he's been up, national titles, played with and against all different styles of play. So nothing really gets him frazzled. He's typically, the quiet captain of any team that he's on.
And we see Chris Humphries starting this set off serving first, which makes a lot of sense.
Love,
He's
15.
got such a dynamic serve. He gets the net almost every time in the deuce court. So I think that's a good adjustment off the bat. As he serves
We'll
two
say,
faults.
30.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best serves in the game. And there it goes. You know, the one thing that Parsons doesn't like is he doesn't like slow play. To be honest with you, that, you know, I found he and Juan Araya, they both like to play fast. When he played with Durant, he liked to play fast. When he played with Mike Stulak, he liked to play fast. He played with Brian O'Connor. You know, they played fast, a lot of drives. So if you, just missed it. He's made all those all day, and he missed that
he's
one.
3 for 4 now.
15, 30.
That's good odds. I'll take him.
So that's the one thing that can frustrate him. Even if he, walks off the court and he's won the match 6-2, 6-1, and it took an hour and a half, he doesn't like that kind of match.
And what about Araya? Any insights
15, 40.
into things he doesn't like besides the typical?
Losing. He doesn't like losing exchanges, I can tell you that. That can get him frustrated when there's opponent side that have, equally as good hands as him, or especially if he's on the other side who he doesn't think has as good of hands as his, and he's seeing a bunch of exchanges. That really, that gets him frustrated, circuited a little bit.
Game. Raya Parsons. Parsons lead the second set 2 games to love.
Hitting that overhead side scream of Parsons is just like sticking your hand near an alligator. It's not gonna go well. Great series of lobs. See, they're all pushing Araya past that service line.
I mean, this is what I think they should just be doing. Just lobbing and lobbing and lobbing and lobbing. Because that's not going well for them.
15.
They're just letting Parsons play at the pace that they want, play the style of match that they want to play. And they've just made 0 adjustments.
30. Love.
Just another volley winner by Araya.
They must have heard you, Jeff. They're slowing it down. Oh, he's gonna want that one
40.
back.
Love.
You could see that hurt him.
I mean, it's just a regular. She's just trying to flip it up their lob, and what a great get by Humphries again off of an Araya drop shot.
Some wheels. Oh, smart. Parsons makes a wild
40,
volley.
15.
Protsenko goes high on him, which is the smart play there.
I think they work together, so that one will probably be talked about back at the club.
$40, $30.
Mark, what's interesting to me is this, you got this, when Parsons is serving to Humphries, I can't understand why Protsenko isn't basically at the net to begin with. Humphries is hitting that ball down the line. It's going to come off the screen a little bit onto Parsons' backhand. I think if Protsenko were just sitting right on the net, you know, they'd be able to take the net away from these guys.
True. Always tricky when that Argentine is waiting
Yes.
to pounce on it, though.
Yeah, I mean, Parsons is literally just dumping it right in there. I think it's probably worth the risk for these guys. They've got to do something different. I mean, Humphries, you know, he's got pretty much pinpoint accuracy with that backhand.
They got to gift that last point. It's deuce here. It's even though it's been one-sided, they can definitely get back into this if they can grind this game out. Get 1 or 2 freebies from Orion Parsons. As we said, that third set is a super tiebreaker. Anyone's ball game.
You know, this is the style I think they've got to play. Just keep lobbing the ball, slow play, and then wait for, you know, something that's really juicy to drive.
Absolutely.
I mean, Parsons and Araya, they're such good volleyers that are, you know, that those fall away jump shot over, you know, forehands and backhands aren't really going to have enough meat on them to do any damage. This slow, drawn out play will mentally exhaust Araya. He doesn't like it.
Advantage, Araya Parsons.
Oh.
Another great get by Humphries. Keeps him in the point and in the game.
Game, Araya Parsons.
And then
Araya
Jeff,
Parsons lead the second
This
set.
is
3
this
games
is
to
tricky.
love.
Humphries obviously not
Ryan
playing
Parsons won the first set.
his
6
best.
games
He's
to
making
love.
a bunch of errors and not even on things that he's trying to go for. You as a player, what do you try and do in this situation? It's, you know, not slowed it down. You're not trying to do anything special. You're just not playing as you usually do. What do you think?
I honestly, Mark, it's tough. It's a tough spot to be in. I think we've all been there, where you're out there and you know you're not playing your best, or maybe even you're playing your worst. And the only thing you can really do is take time, right? Time sort of heals all the wounds. And you see here, right? They could have taken another minute or 2 on the changeover, just to change the momentum, slow things down. You know, sit together as a team. Talk about something else. You kind of laugh about it a little bit, and then you can get back out there and be focused. But they're just continuing to go
Love
on the
15.
same wheel at the same pace, playing the same game, losing the same way. And so I don't know. There's nothing they're really going to be able to do at this point,
Love 30.
except start thinking about the shower.
No, I think that's a great point you make there. And, you know, I think when you've played with someone a lot and they know you mentally, what gets you going when you're not playing well, what can just talk you off the ledge a little bit, that's definitely helpful. And partners that have been together for a while and had success, they have that. Today, Humphries and Protsenko, first tournament together, they don't
15-30.
quite have that chemistry yet.
Yeah, they got to figure out who the captain is, right? Who's the one that's going to take charge? I mean, you know, neither one of them are playing their best for sure. We've both seen them both play a lot better than that.
30 all.
30 all, fighting for life here. Another
Yeah.
thing people
30.
talk about when you aren't trying to do anything special but you're just not playing well is really focusing on footwork. You know, that's something you can control, jumping around, bouncing, really trying to get your movement going. It can often be a great tool.
Full stand. Game.
All right, we're on the board.
There we go.
Let's go.
Araya Parsons
Hopefully-
lead the second
I
set.
can't-
3 games to 1.
I can't I can't see it from here, but hopefully that you got Humphreys and Protsenko with a little smile on their face.
That definitely avoiding the old double bagel definitely puts a smile on your face.
15, love.
But this match again, that third set tiebreakers, it really can never be over. You could come back here if you make them work.
30, love.
Yeah, then you just see there, right, the first 2 points, they just dump returns in the net. Araya's gone to the overhand serve. Now he's going to go to the sidearm serve.
30, 15.
They got a gift here. See if they can use it. Double-handed forehand volley to the swing.
God, what a
backhand
shot by
winner.
Parsons.
40, 15.
Closes in with the patented double-hander, top spin, soft volley to the corner. Not something they're going to be teaching anytime soon, but an unbelievable shot.
And it didn't even get a smile out of him. Just a routine shot.
Oh.
40, 30.
There you see Humphreys just trying to get the feet going. Lobs it up, takes a couple steps.
You know, Mark, that when we started this match, right, we had that I think it was the second or third point, and it was like 40, 50, 60 hits or something. And we said we thought we'd be in here for a long, at least I did. I said, I think we're going to be here for a long one. And since that time, I mean, other than this point, I don't think we've seen another one that's really gone this long.
That is correct. Humphreys and Protsenko are here for a good time, not a long time. So far, they're getting neither. Oh!
Game, Araya Parsons.
What a
Araya
shot.
Parsons lead the second set. 4-1.
Incredible. Let's see a replay here. You can see he can hit the drop shot from here as well, which is, it gets that player moving forward a little bit. But he holds it, and then at that last moment, he ends up going deep. See that momentum going forward? So tough.
Right into the snowboard. Nothing you can do about that one. You know, Humphreys has been, I think Humphreys has been getting to those short ones. And that's why he went to that deep one right there. And I don't think it mattered whether Humphreys was ready for it or not. He wasn't going to get it.
1-4.
There you
But at
hear
least
some good positivity from Mr. Humphreys.
Yeah, at least at a point like that, you're making Araya win it with some type of great shot right there. Obviously, there's more risk involved in hitting a shot like that. It could have gone deep. You got to hit it perfect. But at least that point went a little bit longer. Araya had to hit a great shot in order to win it. It wasn't one off of, some crazy shot, doing something stupid or hitting some real bad unforced error.
Great hands there by Anton Protsenko. Humphreys looks like he's got a little life. He's got a little pep back in his step. Let's see if
He's
they
a
can.
very competitive guy.
Let's see if they can pull off the unthinkable. Yeah.
Well, Humphreys is very competitive. He's going to fight all the way to the end for sure.
Oh, the no look.
All.
They played such a good point there, and then just some bad footwork, I think, by Protsenko. He shouldn't have been hitting that with a two-handed backhanded overhead. If he moved a little bit, he would have been able to get a regular forehand overhead.
I like to see this Humphreys get a little more vocal. I think he should definitely take a little more charge. He seems to be playing well and getting his steps together.
30, 15.
I think when they go back and they look at this, I think they'll realize that as good as Protsenko's overhead is, at least in this match, with the way that it's set up with Parsons being over there on the backhand side, that it really should have let Humphreys hit, probably 8 or 9 out of 10 of the overheads.
100%.
And even like that one right there, it's, just leave it.
Little cat and mouse.
40, 15.
And those are the little things that get Araya a little bit agitated. He's missed 2 of those in this game. He doesn't like missing those blitzes, those exchanges.
Game. Humphreys, Protsenko.
And I was just about to say, and when he does do that, he misses a
Araya
couple in the
Parsons
same
lead
game. He
the second
tends to
set,
start
4
to play a
games
little
to
bit
2.
quicker, starts to move a little bit quicker, and gets a little bit out of focus.
All right, let's see if we can get a little action. Yeah.
15, love.
So tough. Not a bad drive, but when it rises on top of that net, you just have to go up. Oh, it is out.
Just
15,
missed.
all.
Yeah, I'd like to see Protsenko coming in here, doing putting a little bit of pressure.
A gift.
30.
Can they use it? Oh.
What a shot.
30, all.
Just enough pace, make it die in the corner, snuck it past him on the backside. Humphreys couldn't chase it down despite his unbelievable speed.
Advantage, Humphreys, Protsenko.
We got a break point.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, you'll want that one back.
Yeah, he hasn't missed one all day that I've seen on the return of serve off of Parsons' serve, and then in the big moment.
Another one. Humphreys going big at Araya at the net.
Yeah, he's going right up into the wing.
Game.
Okay. Okay.
Protsenko.
Whoa!
A little life, yeah.
Lead the second set.
Here we go.
And Jeff, this is very paddle-esque. You know, you've won the first set 6-love. You're 4-1 up. It seems like it's just everything's going your way, but 1 or 2 little errors. Other team maybe plays a good game. All of a sudden, it's not that easy.
Yeah, that's all it was. It just takes a little bit of doubt to start creeping in, and then a few errors here and there. But it was that one game, right? We saw Araya had two blitzes.
3-4.
He hit them both in the net, and then the next point he hit a return in the net, and that was 4-2, and they snuck out that game, and here we go. And like you said, Humphreys has found a little life.
Love 15.
I'll go here.
Love 30.
2 quick points there for Araya Parsons.
Yeah, this is...
Help me. And again. Help me.
Some great scrambling there by Humphreys and Protsenko.
They're going to need it. This is a big point. There we go.
15-30.
Big backhand by Protsenko. A little bit outstretched from where Araya could reach it. Went off the end of the paddle into the net. 15-30. Huge point here for Protsenko.
Big point.
Full stance, 15-40.
Parsons have 2 match points here. They've already had 2. Humphreys and Protsenko have saved them. Can they pull off some more magic?
30-40.
Match point number 3 saved. Humphreys and Protsenko are living on a prayer.
Help me. And again. I got it. Yo! Yes, yes, yes.
Big volley there by Mark Parsons. Staying calm even with Araya lunging in front. This could be it. Big dig there by Anton Protsenko.
Help me. I got you. I got you. Sorry. Come on.
Game. Match.
And there you have it.
Araya Parsons, 6-0-6-4.
Araya Parsons have booked their spot in the final. They are going to be taking on the winner of Broderick Chavinsky, who are playing against Powers and Hughes. Jeff Monod, we lost connection with him there, so.
Sorry, dude.
And we're transferring over to court 2, so stay with us because we're going to catch that other semifinal, and we're going to see who's going to enter to take on Parsons and Araya.
Hit Durant back. Great. Please, that'd be great. Thank you so much, man. If I don't say anything, they'll leave me up here all day.
Care which side?
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I saw you, Jackie.
I know. Tried to kill me.
Exactly right.
Humps, you want a picture? Faster? Yes. See, look at that. Such a good advocate for the master brand. Right. That's staying. Oh, that's right. We can show the master.
Well done, Chris. Be good, man. What are you apologizing for, man?
I'd like to go see what happened. We had it down. We got cones in. Someone moved it all. And I can't get my sound because everything's networked together. At least we're on. But the mic is on out there. I can't get the score until we get this. And don't pay any attention to that. I didn't think of it. So it's live. I have audio from the yeah. She's the ump. Yes. Yes, we can hear Margaret.
Never get taken. There's only one of them.
That's on. We're gonna lose.
Thank you. Does that feel good too? Wow. You right here.
It looks as though, if I have to guess,
Yeah, I mean, at times 10-40 can go either way. You know, he has the right passes.
have nothing but this and audio, and then after the finals, just
They can hear the ball, they can hear the umpire. We can't,
not until after this match. Everything has to be remembered. Just like yesterday. We'll be back at start. But again, we're on. But I know what you do. Yeah, but the contingency is also keeping us together. But
Just physically disconnected my court one, so it's not even in the.
We have a team.
Hopefully,
The fans at the back draw.
Here we go. So you guys won, lost, and been winning ever since?
No, we won, lost, and lost.
Ed, John said to text him.
I saw Kisco's got a D1 Wild Wild West team now.
We do, yeah.
Are you guys got a lot of members, or are you able to just kind of fill with
He's
friends?
saying,
No,
Mark
it
said he
go-
can
it go-
find
it goes to-
fairly clear
yeah,
at the
members,
umpire.
but they're not very good, so first two lines.
So you'll do 4 pros, then you fill it out with Kisco guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's kind of like bingo places.
Yeah, Thomas Nolan's Boston. Ilya was in Rochester and he moved back to Boston.
Yeah.
Ilya's playing with,
Nolan.
yeah, Thomas Nolan, sorry.
They must be good.
So Thomas Nolan used to play, I mean, he hadn't played for like a year, like a.
But he's done well in the past. I've seen him.
Oh, yeah,
there's
he's such a great guy. I think he said he was hurt.
Okay, super kid. But the Levine guy must be fairly young, never.
So Ilya's a young kid, like I think he just graduated from grad school, like he's gotta be like 24, 25. He never,
Three, four of you guys every year that are just still.
told you about Catherine, I just did the same thing. I'm so hard on I get hard on myself.
Thank you.